Yo, what it do, nephew? The bad boys of podcasting are back. So, now that we talked about this last time, right?
No.
Well, before we get into Mania, because it was a crazy ass weekend, we now have gotten cease and desisted twice, I think.
Yes.
So we are going to be using the same music for the time being.
We gotta
come up with something. If you know anyone that can come up with some music or anything, some intros, you let me know. You let us know. Well, you let me know. Josh is
again. Entrance.
Slide into Willie's DMs.
Yes.
Yeah. Slide in Willie's ass.
Yeah.
And where's that?
Play him like the fucking trumpet, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Play me like a trumpet.
Play
my.
Just like that.
Just like that, dude.
Just like the
King. You know what? I might just learn how to play an instrument, dude.
King John Cena.
Covers all
I play the saxophone, so yeah, we should.
Just do fucking.
Yes.
His slide was ridiculous, dude. Hey, look at the dead on. Oh, it doesn't even show.
Coming in after WrestleMania.
It's huge.
Downhill. 100 yards, dude.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube or watch us on YouTube.
He is not winded at all, and he's a lefty. 1, 2.
You would fucking notice that.
Hey, what you mean?
You would be able to fucking notice that right away.
Because he couldn't come in and go.
No, I couldn't.
That's how you see them fucking shit his feet right here.
To slide that way,
yeah.
Slide in sideways.
Plus, you didn't want to do it, pull tightest, dude.
We were laughing. Speaking of referees, we were laughing about the dude from this weekend. All of them dyeing their hair.
Yeah, they were all had
slick back,
and dyed.
Like jet black.
It's not working.
The guy looked like Count Chocula.
Dude, oh my god.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah, that's what he looked like.
Yeah, they should have done something.
It was great. I thought Mania was great.
I'll pull up the cards.
It was awesome, dude. Another Mania in the books.
I thought those stairs.
You guys want
what WrestleMania was the first one that you guys ever watched?
Let me see.
Probably 10 years ago. Like, really sat and watched the whole thing was like 10 years ago. Because when I was a kid, my parents didn't buy me
My parents didn't buy them either. But I remember going somewhere and watching one. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, I did have a hot box.
We had one for boxing. I never thought about for
wrestling. I had that shit for boxing for sure.
The earliest one I just remember is like WrestleMania 20, dude. When they went to Madison Square Garden. Seeing there's fucking big shit.
What's Hollywood?
Oh, yeah, we can't speak about the triple threat. But
which one was Hollywood?
21. No. Was it 20?
Rick's pissed right now, dude. We got it wrong.
21 is Chicago.
21, yeah.
Oh, 22 is Chicago.
The Hamburglar?
Dude, we still could have gone to the WrestleMania 22.
Sorry. Yeah, right there. When it was there.
At the United Center.
Ugh. I know they need to do it. They will. We'll see what. We'll get one.
Oh, they did it at the Allstate.
Yeah, the Allstate, yeah. Just gonna be crazier.
That
was a weird lull.
It had to be the smallest WrestleMania.
Loud though.
Oh yeah, it was probably.
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
Like,
I bet in those are like
20,000.
Cena main evented.
20,000 at 20. 20,000.
I guess it's not that far off.
20,000.
It just
think
seems,
about
by today's standards, it just seems.
Well, yeah, but think about.
Oh yeah, that was.
I think
Ford Field 74,000.
I think they should just always do it
so that's the way that's when they switched. Chicago's the last small arena, pretty much.
I think they should do it at Texas like every other year because
Dallas.
That does look crazy when it's full.
Dallas is.
I'm good. When it's full like that,
it's a treat for the fans that they can still watch on the fucking big screen.
I was gonna say because that screen is like built for wrestling. It's like it's a Titantron. It's built in.
There.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you get to watch it on TV, but you're there, dude.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool because when you really sit back and think, like, what was the biggest one? 114,000 people.
That's what it was.
It was over 100,000. I remember.
WrestleMania.
It's tough because you know what, they're gonna combine it now. Like but
they did. Well, if they combine it, then you just cut it. No,
it was 20. Yeah,
101.
Oh, the previous was 93. WrestleMania
3.
Where the fuck was that at?
I think that was overseas, dude?
No.
It's the Caesar's Palace, isn't it? Oh, Silver Dome.
The Silver Dome. No. Look
Wow.
how many people they packed in that.
Wow.
Could you imagine sitting fucking shoulder to shoulder?
John Paul had his bachelor party there, dude.
The Silver Dome.
And that was Andre.
I mean, that's like a perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
Like a big show like that in there, inside. Like, I'm a big fan of making sure that WrestleManias are in a dome. I think they learned their lesson. If you're going to do it outside, then it has to be like the last week of April. In the South. You can't do it at MetLife Stadium the second or the
It's
first
crazy. It was so
weekend.
big for the line, that was the biggest stadium for multiple years. Like,
Yeah, it's a big stadium.
What do you think Vegas? How was the weather in Vegas?
the weather.
It did better. They got a dome.
They're indoors, right?
Yeah,
It's
remember it
got
had
that
like
cool
that
nylon dome.
nylon
whatever
on
it's
top,
called.
that plastic, that like almost shrink wrap. It looks like shrink wrap.
Yeah, but fuck, dude. It's perfect for there.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, you could slide that open.
It says sliding windows. So I'm like, that makes sense.
They need to do something like that here. In my opinion.
They should.
Because I think with that nylon dome where you can let in light, you could have real grass. Or a really,
Yes, you
like,
can.
more hybrid.
You can have real grass no matter what. These teams could if they really wanted to. You know,
Yeah,
like,
I know,
even
but-
if it's indoors or outdoors, they essentially. But it's just how much do they want to invest, right? Obviously,
Yeah, but you need
a lot. Yeah.
light.
Yeah, for sure. But dude, I see some of these soccer stadiums who just fucking store it under their seats, would just move it, and they have UV lamps under the seats that you could just
Yeah.
it keeps the grass
Yeah.
all good to go. It's something that's super smart. That's what they should do here in
But
Chicago
I
because
think
they're going to
the
have
problem
multiple events.
is a soccer pitch doesn't get as fucked up as a football field.
No, yeah, for sure.
That's just because I remember when we went and saw. Maybe shut that so fucking bugs don't come in. It's bug season.
Also, I think if you have a dome, it's going to help with the weather. So
That's what I mean.
it's still going to get fucked up,
I
obviously,
think the
because
Bears
chunks are going
field
to come
should
out.
be like whatever it's called, Alliant, Legion, whatever the fuck it is called.
Yeah, Ed Bermuda grass. I think that's what they have now.
No, but with a roof.
Oh, like that close.
You can't make a field here without some sort of interesting.
Yeah, and I think people are starting to realize that
technology.
like the retractable roof it's really expensive and it's not really worth it. So that's why I think that it's like, well, if we have a side that opens up, it's kind of like, you know, like.
And where
So, yeah,
they're gonna
that makes
be
sense.
at, it's not gonna be like how it is downtown.
I just want the little stadium to have a WrestleMania, a
Yeah,
Final
that's what
Four, different shit like that, like everything.
It will. It will.
So, yeah, they
That's
will.
what it's
Obviously,
gonna be.
it is, but it's just they got to break ground this year.
Yeah,
That's the plan. Yeah, Arlington
they don't
Heights
have
probably.
to be. They don't
No,
have
that's the
to
schedule
do
at all, yeah,
anything.
I'm saying.
That's just what their goal is.
Yeah, obviously.
The Bears are gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
No,
I
for
think
sure.
they're waiting to see, is this gonna be a fucking failure, or are we gonna actually be contenders? And let's really see what they're gonna do.
I don't know.
with this
I
shit.
guess we're scrolling through my Instagram and a video came up that the NFL script was leaked and the Bears are going to get 10 wins next year. And I was like, okay.
Fine with me.
That's all it takes my dumb brain to just see someone say, like, this is what it is.
10 wins.
I wish sports were scripted.
They're going to lose first
because
round. And I'm like, okay.
That would be the greatest assembly of, like, even if it was staged and written like wrestling, you could not do that with the sports game. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Not too many people.
Especially, like, you don't
It's like
have
the
as
pilot
many
theory kind
variables.
of. Have you heard about that also?
What?
Like the pilots, like if the flat earth, people who flat earthers are like, yeah, all the pilots are on it, are in it.
Yeah,
like you have
exactly.
to, so many fucking pilots. It's the same
Yeah,
thing
like
for football. Like, you have to
everyone's
tell the ball guy that everyone has to know,
Yes.
like, you
Yes.
know, or not even everyone, not like the 53rd guy has to know, but
I think the only sport
30
that
people each team.
you could really
If not more.
maybe swing some weird shit it is basketball.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
Because
point
it's
shaving
like,
and stuff.
yeah,
back in the day,
exactly.
yeah.
Like, you could...
Really baseball too, kind of.
But think about that.
Makes
You
sense.
just... Only way you could do that is if the team knew not to swing at shit.
Like the Astros.
Yeah.
They knew all the fastballs, so they know, hey, swing at
Yeah,
this.
but
like,
I
you
don't
know,
have
like
a
that,
problem
yeah.
with how they did that.
I mean-
because sign stealing was a thing when we were kids, too.
Yeah, no, but they had the things
Yeah.
that would buzz. That's when it gets like, all right, that's not.
Right?
No.
Do you think the torpedo bat is...
I think that's fine.
I do too.
I think that's.
I
think
think that's cheating. I'm like,
upset.
it's not cheating. It's
open
just,
for anyone.
It's a design enhancement.
Yeah, I was talking to. I had an old customer who's like 75-year-old, like from Southside Chicago, old school White Sox fan. He's a teacher for a long time at East Side. He's just like, I'm like, hey, like, what do you think about the bats? And I thought traditionally he's just like, no, I'm like, I think it's available for anyone. If they can use it, anyone can use it. People have started using them. Like, it's like, the Sox should start using them. Like, other teams, if they're doing bad, you should start using them. Why wouldn't you want to use a tool that can enhance your,
especially baseball? You have 160 something fucking games. If you take 20 games getting used to swinging,
I think they should allow pine tar too. Honestly,
I do too, because I think when it comes to the game of baseball, part of being a good pitcher was knowing when to use your stuff. Mm-hmm. The bill. I
just watched some crazy ass breaking ball action again.
Was so nasty from.
Like
touching dirt, touching sticky stuff. Like, we all would put hair gel too, or just like random shit and put it on their bill. So as soon as you started licking your finger and touching that bill, it would at least kind of take the grime off. Maybe not put a slick.
You got a lot of dust on your hands, so you need something to kind of clean it off. And
dude, I was a big believer in trying to steal signs. We were fucking. It's part of the game. Their object is to not let you know when you're stealing the space. So, I should be able to watch you do your signs.
Yeah, for sure. So,
it's like counting cards. You should be able to track what he's doing. Okay, I gotta watch exactly what he does every time, because as soon as he steals, now I gotta fucking try to remember what happens. Yeah. It's like, I don't mind what was happening, like Michigan. You're going and watching them fucking make calls from the sidelines. To me, you're planning against the team you're playing.
That was weird. Kind of sounds was doing it on his own attrition. I think.
Well, I think that's a lie. Let's be real.
I think that coaches knew, but no. Have you seen him? No, but have you seen his interview? Like how he like.
Yeah, but Willie.
He's also I understand, but he also seems like he's.
Strange, yes.
A little off. Yeah, I can see him being.
Like, people knew. Yeah. People knew.
No, I think so. Yeah. No, I'm saying coaches knew.
Harbaugh was realizing.
I'm saying Harbaugh maybe didn't know. Maybe Harbaugh was in contact with him and like this, but maybe he's like, I don't know who that guy is.
Yes.
He was probably a boss of like, hey, the less I know, the better.
Yes.
Like if it's a offensive assistant or something doing it, and you guys are gonna get info or defensive guys.
That's how I feel.
I'm not, so.
I mean, what's the difference of sending a person to watch a game on a Saturday?
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah, why not just
like
send out...
our coaches would go watch other people's games.
Why not send out Travis Scott to fuck over the ref and then have John Cena win the 17th time?
When he was getting ready to get Cody, the Crossroads, and he's like, hold on.
Oh yeah, he's leaving.
He's like, he is so unathletic. It's like unbearably weird. Dude, come on. Yeah, like move your back, bro. Bend a little bit.
Yeah, I can hold you. Like you're.
He's like in shape, but so out of shape and uncoordinated at the same time. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like skinny and kind of like cut. So you're like,
well, he was never.
Dumbass forgot to roll to the fucking ropes.
Yeah, Cody kept fucking.
Yeah,
he's just sandbagging.
Yeah, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that a little bit. You know, like makes it a little more realistic. Because he should just be fucked up after it happens.
Yeah. But do you want to go to the...
Do
you guys want to go to the card? 9-1 through... Real quick.
Yeah, I don't care.
You got Jay. Opening match, Jay.
Great.
Opening match.
Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, it was...
Here's what I was thinking about Jay.
I was expecting to tap out, but...
Who does he face? Gunther again?
No. Maybe, because he's going nuts.
Yeah, Gunther's going crazy.
I don't... Hey, you want to know what I'd kind of like to see? Like a 7 to 10 minute match at SummerSlam?
Him versus Cole?
Him versus McAfee.
Handicap match, let's go.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking awesome. They come on matching singlets.
Matching Cole gets the pin, dude.
And matching belt buckles and boots, dude.
Yeah.
The New Day, that was... I know you're not a fan of the War Raiders, but... The New Day is good though. I like their whole gimmick is. I thought Big E was gonna come back or something because I know they've been talking about it a lot, but they've kind of like emphasized a lot Big E.
Yeah, I
thought he's just something, or whatever. But
no, maybe they're building that up. You know?
So, yeah.
Because what happened last night? Who was talking shit to them last night? To the New Day? Did someone come out?
Yeah, American Alpha.
Yeah. And then fucking Rusev popped, right?
Yeah, then Rusev came out.
He looked great.
He did. Yeah.
He looked great. Give him something, though.
Yeah.
Don't do this stupid reveal and then don't do much with him.
Yeah.
Like, give him something because he can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can. He's
like,
a lot better.
Throw him in the mix with, like, McIntyre and Priest. Those big guys. Like, get that. I want that, like, 1990s big guy group.
I think you could throw them in like any of those 4 guys on the IC belt because they're kind of all fight. You know, they're kind of all lingering still there. Where like Finn kind of gave like Finn kind of.
He'll kill the I'd rather see him maybe. The IC's kind of turned into like outside of Braun. Like that group is like the super technical like wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Him versus Jacob would be.
Okay, yeah.
Like that, like you said for Rusev, that would be.
Yeah, put him in that world. Or fuck it, depending on what they do with Gunther.
That too.
Or right at Jay. Run.
Jay.
Yeah, because it could just be like, I've waited this long.
Did he hold a championship?
I don't think that.
He challenged one for one, right? But he never got a major championship.
No, just the United States.
I don't know if he sniffed that.
No.
No, didn't he face?
The TNT championship.
Yeah.
I am glad he's back. He's gonna fare better with them than AEW. Sorry, you just will. They don't even know what to do with you over there. Yeah. They're billing fucking
Rusev Day.
They build other guys as big swole badass wrestlers and then don't do shit with Rusev.
Yeah.
You got Danny Garcia on fucking pay-per-views versus Kenny Omega. Give me Kenny Omega versus Rusev in a match. You know, like, what are we doing here? Alright, go back to that.
I heard this on Lana too.
Yeah, of course. They should. They should bring that whole package back.
Are they together again?
They're not together? I thought they were married.
I thought they got divorced.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that could be wrong.
I'm out of the world, dude. Just this, and
they're separated.
Jade Cargill and Naomi. I mean, it was expected.
Yeah,
Jay was gonna go over. Yeah. It was a good match for her.
A lot of these matches, though.
Jacob.
They were good. It was a good match.
I feel like he convinced you a little bit during that match.
Yeah.
Matches were done so well that, dude, these times are not matching up with what we saw. Like the 20 minutes for Tiffany time and Charlotte.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I thought that went like 25, 30 minutes, dude.
For sure. So I feel like it
did.
It
felt like it did, dude.
Well, this is probably kind of just in ring.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess because they drew it out so long that it's just like.
Jacob
the promos were good too.
LA Knight was a good match.
That was, yeah.
One of the better ones.
Ray Phoenix, his first.
Yeah, that was cool.
I saw there was a video of Penta right there seeing his brother has his first Mania match and he was fucking like balling out. That's cool. Yeah, then,
it's great, dude. I thought that was a slick move by them, putting them both on each day.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I'm happy El Grande won.
I know, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh.
That was
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Be that guy.
It is funny how what do they call it?
It looks like a brake pad.
It's not stuffed mask, but they call it something.
Oh yeah, what did he call it?
I thought it was a stuffed mask. I forgot, but whatever it was.
Cole called it something funny.
I have to say.
Yeah, Iron John. But he pulled out some crazy moves.
Oh, dude, he's
I was gonna say, just said he slid a metal plate. Oh, he headbutted him midair. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Dude, I think I've been saying it and believe it that Chad Gable is literally, if you want to do like mat wrestling, like submission mat wrestling, now he can high fly. and you can mix it up between big guys and small guys.
That inverted 450 or not even inverted, but I don't know what you would call it. A 450 senton or something
okay.
I was like, okay, holy shit! Like, pull that out of somewhere. Out of nowhere, just.
I think it kind of shows, he's fucking with the luchador style. Like, making fun of him in a sense, like playing it.
But he can wrestle with him.
But
he's a good bait. It's because I feel like it's the mat wrestling where it's just you know how to grapple, so you know how to move and use the remote, the momentum of them, and that's what that all is. All
and
lucha.
He's strong.
Yeah, Ray looked good in that match, and they looked
good.
They never wrestled together, obviously, and it's just.
I know.
And it was like, oh shit! He picked up his moves quick.
I know, but it's man, how.
He is like a Charlie Haas or Shelton Benjamin. Those guys who can they can wrestle anyone. They are good, but it's just that they find their character sometimes. It's just Shorty G
yeah.
Oh my god.
I know, bro. And look at what it. But who would have thought a year ago he'd be a fucking horned American flag luchador? And making promos where
Shorty G was how many years ago?
English, but it's off.
Dude,
that is hilarious. Because I think I watched something with him and Otis. I don't remember if it was on YouTube or on the network before everything switched. And only thing Chad Gable wants to do is be a fucking professional wrestler.
Oh yeah, he's fun. Yeah, and he's fun. And he's hilarious. Him and Otis together,
And I think he's probably a great guy in person, but he can't be a good guy. He has to be this kind of guy. Yeah. It's so weird how it just works.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, heels are just hot. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
we're a bad country, so bad guys are cool.
Yeah.
And it's just, I wouldn't even consider Fatu a heel. He's too over with the crowd to be a heel.
Because it's nowadays it's always so weird because it's he is a heel how he wrestles and how he acts. His character is a heel, but people cheer him because it's he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
If people do just, he's a werewolf. It's people like that.
And Rollins is just, man, dude. I never, in a million years, would have said him winning. I literally would have bet you all $100 and said he's not fucking winning. Yeah. No way. So that's why it's even.
My bones.
And then the way it panned out last night, come on, dude. Come on.
I think that they're not done with just them.
I don't think so either. I said
they're gonna add one more person.
You know who I think it might be? Okay, and it's a stretch, but it might make sense. It might make sense. Another young guy. For some reason, it popped in my head, and it just maybe makes sense to have that intercontinental style guy to wrestle. That guy, Carmelo Hayes. In a suit. They're all wearing and you don't. Him and Breaker were beefing for so long in NXT. They got chemistry from doing all that, so they could, and it would just be a younger face guy that just wouldn't make sense until they're all together, and you're like, of course it is, of course. If you're a young guy, why? It has to be a young guy. I think it has to be another younger guy because it sets at that age where it makes sense. Yeah. He used to be the young guy. Now he's not, And you're like, dude. Because I was thinking about it all day. This morning, me and Nick were talking about, because he's like, I don't get it. I'm like, I do. I get it. That's your new Brock Lesnar. That's the new Heyman's Brock Lesnar in 10 years. Where he's introducing...
Really?
The fucking dog.
But I get, I know.
Lesnar's way bigger than Breaker, but when you watch Braun Breaker out there, you're like, yeah, dude, you're fucking nuts. And I think, in a sense, it makes... I would have never have picked him to be with him either. Mentally, you think Braun Breaker doesn't need anybody. He's a great character over with the crowd.
Yeah, he
just barks and yells, and it's so intense you can't help but like it. But now that you put those three together, you're like, dude, come on. Heyman at the helm. You got a guy that can just beat the fuck out of everybody in Braun Breaker, wrestle small guys, big guys, everybody. And he's almost so intense that Rollins knows that he's that intense that it's like a quick triggered shit, you know? Like, get him. Like, they'll just give him a look eventually. Yeah. Where now Rollins doesn't have to kill himself every Monday. Right. Braun Breaker can just beat the hell out of everybody. Oh, yeah. Rollins can be the mouthpiece. Breaker doesn't have to talk. Bada bing, bada boom. You're fucking... You know?
So no shift to the main event for Breaker yet.
I think he is in it now.
You would consider him like him against Jay right now?
Not for a title.
No, that's
no. In a main event of a Monday night, not for the title though. Like that style of shit, maybe, but he's Rollins' dude now.
I wanted Brian Pillman Jr. to be the third.
Huh?
I wanted Brian Pillman Jr. I don't know what his name is in
Lexus King. He'd have to change his look. He looks too crazy.
Yeah, he would. But because I think that this is how Heyman built the Shield. He built around Seth, the architect, and then he got a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Reigns, Braun Breaker. Need a wild card, a fucking wild guy. Where I think that it'll get Lexus King, dude. Yeah, if he came out looking crazy. Yeah, not the crazy thing.
Not the chops. No. Leave the long hair, sure.
Yeah. Outdressing Rollins, dude. Like crazier.
No. Nobody outdressed. No. Man. That's not how...
He would be able to dress like that, though. That would be cool.
He could, but I don't think you'd pitch that. Because, you know why? Because he's still the main objective.
Yeah. How's it going?
Food. We were talking about...
I'm going to go get some enchiladas right now.
Oh, we were talking about Braun Breaker joining Seth Rollins last night. How great it is.
Like I said, I think it's someone else still joining.
And we're thinking who else could join. No, I don't know if they bring... Has Heyman ever worked with a girl?
Why not? Becky Lynch, dude.
Supposedly Ronda
Rousey. And she just turned heel. She did just turn heel. That'd be kind of crazy.
Who, Becky?
Yeah.
There's people who are hurt at Becky coming back and winning right away.
But she lost last night. It made perfect sense.
The fact that what happened is like, oh, okay.
That's all right. Yeah. Loves her, and then within 24 hours turns on her. That's perfect. That's old school.
That was lame.
Yeah, but I don't like that Lyra girl, so I think it was awesome.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
They're force-feeding her so hard.
Did we talk about the Tiffany and Charlotte match?
No. Outside of her mouth getting Willie, did you see Devin Anderson passed away?
Was that the local guy that was a ref?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's all I named, and I'm like, that name looks familiar, and I wasn't sure, and then I'm like, yeah, that's something you reminded me. That's the guy, the Matty P knew, right?
Yeah.
That he wanted to have
brothers' ages.
Yeah, it's crazy. R.I.P.
Or a little bit older. No, he was older.
Shout out to local referee independency, and Devin Anderson got sick, so thoughts and prayers to the family.
Super crazy. Super sad.
Mm-hmm. But night 2 was...
I could talk about Rollins, Heyman, and Braun Breaker.
No. Yeah, I want to get to the card, and then we can...
Go back.
Keep on talking. Yeah, go back.
To me, that's the biggest, craziest thing going on, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh, man.
And I still think you get
Dominic winning was fucking... I was awesome. But it makes sense. I'm like, but it makes sense.
It's awesome, dude. It's awesome. And now it makes more sense with Breaker bouncing out, because now just let all the luchadors and that style guy fight for that title for a little while.
I think he's gonna face Finn, because Finn kind of was given that side eye, like that. Really, that's awesome. It's obvious too. Like, yeah, so.
He did put it for a new title
for the IC?
For AAA?
Oh, for AAA?
No, I don't.
AAA Entertainment?
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah, Worlds Collide.
Something like that.
In June.
See, I think they should really enforce a WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah.
If they're going to have a like AAA now, like they could just have theirs. We're just going to take theirs and just have them, that's what they would do eventually. Essentially, if they really wanted to, they could just have it be like.
I think they're gonna. This is their avenue for that NXT Mexico.
I think this is what they're trying to. I think this is what they're gonna do instead of NXT Mexico.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like that's
like buy promotions or like connected promotions. Like who do we say they're teamed up with in
Hoffman Estates,
England? Or they were out Progress.
Yeah, they still got something going on.
They got something with them, but like where it's like, well, it's not NXT. They're not NXT UK anymore, right? But
no.
Oh,
Dude,
surprise,
the
surprise.
White Sox are so bad again.
Terrible.
Yeah, because MLW is going to
Supposedly the young pitcher, what the hell is his name? Tommy John.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they got so many wrestling shows right now.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Too many to keep up with.
They do have a lot of, so it's like, I don't know, but... so I think Triple A is going to be... Oh, Joseph Henry coming out. And then you saw he came out today in NXT?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yes, who?
What's his name?
Who do you call out?
The Obafemi?
Oh, champion versus champion.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, the crowd is loving them, dude.
Returns NXT to confront Obafemi and Trick Williams. I was like, I think it was...
Man,
I'm like, it was a champion. Like, who else was in...
Trick at, dude?
He would be good to be with...
How long do we wait for Trick?
He's another name that I'd like for him to be with Seth.
If you do
Heyman.
throw Mello in there, you throw a Trick in there too, dude. I'm telling you.
I don't want that midget Mello in there.
No?
No, he's good. I like Mello. I just think Trick Williams, I feel like he would be...
I think those...
He fits more of, I think, what Heyman would want.
Trick Williams with Heyman in there?
With Heyman in then, like those Seth, Braun, and Trick Williams, that's a squad right there, dude.
Come back out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, I know that.
The Logan Paul versus AJ, that was
Yeah.
I got some good time.
yeah.
I mean, dude.
Minutes, yeah.
I mean, let's be real. What brand is he on right now, really? Raw or SmackDown more?
He just came back, right? So it's Raw.
I mean,
who?
Styles, no. Paul.
Oh, Raw. You know,
I mean,
keep my Netflix.
think
Yeah,
about
probably.
is that Jey Uso's next dude?
Next guy? Yeah, I wouldn't say I want to see why not. Unless they do.
That'd be some perfect.
Cause hey, if Jay tapped him out, dude, I think we're coming back with like a submission match or something, dude.
Him and Gunther in a submission match?
Something, dude.
I don't even want it.
That'd be cool.
I don't even want
a Samoan strap match.
You do it at Backlash and that's it.
Cause what do we? I mean,
Samoan strap matches beat the fuck out of each other. You had to do something different, kind of, because like they have just had a regular match.
Yeah.
3-2. I feel like that makes sense of like a submission match or something that's like something a little bit different. A cage match at least.
Leading up, all Gunther was doing was choking him and his brother.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So submission match. Okay, I see what you're saying. Noted.
Hey,
That's a good one.
But
they listen to the pod. You see, we get season and desist now, Mendes. So you're
good.
Gonna
go if we're not doing McAfee and Gunther until.
Well, that was way.
That was crazy.
That was just because McAfee. I love watching him do it.
But I think that what else did that set up? I feel.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Jay didn't come back out, right?
And do you want to watch Gunther and Jay wrestle again? Is that what we want from the title?
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it has to be a different stipulation or something. Where
one time at Backlash.
I don't think I got Backlash, dude. I think you do the Cena Orton at Backlash and leave them off, and until maybe Money in the Bank, or.
No, but isn't the whole idea of Backlash to run it back?
I guess you're right.
So I would leave
Cena off
and leave that match all the way till SummerSlam.
But I don't think they're not going to. I feel like it's Cody, because I think it's gonna be Cena Orton the next.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Cena Orton at SummerSlam.
I think at Backlash. I think it's gonna be.
Why?
Because Backlash is in St. Louis.
He's only got like
but they can still just come out. He can come out.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense because it's not a Backlash.
No, I know, but it's just a name too. Like we said earlier, they could do what they want. They don't got to follow the rules, so they could just.
I just think that's your.
They haven't always done. They haven't always done a WrestleMania rematch.
Because remember,
originally they used to.
They're gonna go back to probably the 4 or 5 match card per these smaller pay per views.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking August, 4 months away, SummerSlam. You book that's your night 1 or realistically night 2 of SummerSlam.
Cena, yeah, ideally or something like that.
With Cody interfering. Because then now that Cobra brought it up last time, it does make sense. Maybe Orton is the one that strips Cena, because then you can have Cody win it back from Orton, and that makes sense to have them beef. as well.
Yeah.
Because I think that title's like that style.
Damn, dude.
Like deep thinking.
I was going with what you were saying about it. After watching that match, it seems that Cody is the guy to beat Cena. That's what...
He is going to be the guy who beats Cena, I feel like.
I really feel like that's what we're building towards.
Yeah. I think he loses to Cena one more time. And like, let's just say it's Cena Orton at SummerSlam, right? Cody interferes, comes out. He gets one more match.
Yeah.
I don't know what pay-per-view is between.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he loses it, and then he's like, "I want one last match. I'm putting my career on the line, like my contract on the line, and it's going to be probably at that Saturday night in the main event in West Newbury, Massachusetts."
And he loses.
And I think, and that's where Cody wins, and then
takes the title back.
And
Cena has the title for the next 6 months.
Now, what if you do a double turn that night?
Well, that's what...
It almost could be a weird double turn. Like,
Cena
it's a Cena's backyard, too, so everyone's going to be cheering for
Cena retires as a face, and Cody fucking...
There was hints of it at...
He hesitated with that.
There was, I feel like, hints of it at WrestleMania, where I feel like the crowd was kind of turning on him. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He could be like a Homelander type heel, yes.
He can be a dirtbag, dude.
He can.
And he already looks the part when he dresses the way he does.
I think he's too deep. I think he's like Cena, where he's too deep, where it's not believable.
It can't.
It's like Randy Orton being a babyface. We just
Randy Orton blurs. I think Cena never Cena was straight in there. Orton always constantly, he's like Big Show. Late Big Show was just he was on authority randomly.
You just don't know, dude. People are turning heel.
Everything's so crazy right now. Yeah, we don't even know what we're saying.
Oh, yeah.
We're just fantasy.
Finn Balor's about to turn fucking face after he gets booted from fucking Judgment Day.
I wish he bring back a demon, but
I know. I kept saying it.
To this day, I'm always gonna hammer it whenever he comes out because I'm like, that thing was.
I think it's coming back.
I think it could be cool now,
I think
especially.
you if he does go face,
I think
you come out as an original and don't fuck with just completely.
The red and black.
You know how crazy the crowd would go for that? That's one of those ones where you're like Undertaker-esque character.
And now that they have sponsorship deals, fuck, he can do any horror villain or whatever, like whatever movie's coming out too. Like eventually, if they want to.
Yeah.
But just have it be originally when it comes out. Like that would be
fucking in great shape that he would still he would be a nasty dude.
Yeah, and you get rid of that cheap looking gear. Now you're on now you guys got unlimited money. You can make the coolest ring gear you want. You've waited 8, 10, 9 years since you busted it out. Really long time. It's been a long fucking time since we've seen it. It'd be perfect to end his little run. You come out as the demon, you're back in the title picture.
I mean, you should be.
You get what I'm saying? That's the
demon's still undefeated, right? The demon's undefeated.
Didn't he face
Bray?
Edge?
As a demon?
At WrestleMania?
Oh, did he?
I don't know. I thought like a couple years ago, maybe like 2-3 years. Remember
Adam Copeland was still here.
Cope.
Was it that year?
I just...
2023. Sounds right.
It's just crazy right now. Like, it legitimately is fucking...
You're right. So he isn't undefeated.
Yeah, 11 years ago.
11 years.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago he wrestled as the demon?
Yeah, lost against Edge. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. That was 2014.
No. Damn,
oh, yeah, but it wasn't the real demon. It was all weird. Remember he had weird colors and all this fucking wacky shit.
Yeah, he had purple in there. If I'm not mistaken.
But,
Raw after, dude. That EO and Stephanie match was good until it got
Yeah. Keep them out of there.
Roxanne.
Keep Roxanne Perez the fuck out of Raw and SmackDown. Do not put her on. Either
I
of
agree.
those girls.
Stephanie, yes.
Yeah, she can handle. She's a good wrestler.
Yes.
But like those other two, Julia or whatever, and Roxanne Perez, keep both of them the fuck away. You have no need. We do not need you. You cannot wrestle anybody but Io Sky. If Roxanne Perez gets in the ring with Bianca Belair, we're not. It's gonna be like not even make sense.
Yeah.
My opinion.
No, yeah, I agree. It's just it's I don't. She's just too small. No, I'm good. You guys kill it.
She beat somebody. I forget how she beat.
But when we were talking, going back to when we were talking about like Paul Heyman, so that's the fantasy right now. When he was on the Pat McAfee show and he was kind of like going off,
it
makes me almost kind of wonder if
on the Mexicans.
Yeah, right. He's not the guy who's gonna deport him. Did you see any of that? Paul Heyman went on the on the Pat McAfee show. It was talking mad reckless. Told dude he was gonna deport him. Told him I'm gonna have you deported.
Jeez.
He was telling Pat McAfee that talking to him backstage and just talking about how Pat's like, hey Paul, so I was thinking the next time and he's like, and then by the way, Pat, it's not puff 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 puff. It's puff puff. It's puff puff pass, not puff 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 puff. Take an edible as a chaser, puff puff puff. And the dude Pat just gets fucking red as fuck, dude. Like, let to pull up after the show, but it's just that I'm almost wondering that like, what if he does just get almost like a takeover kind of, where he gets all the fucking. Anti guys like that, like where it's, Heyman, like do an angle like that, where it's kind of like,
God, please,
where I think that'd be badass. Like, like
give me it all.
That it's just
he's
the
got
beginning.
A guy on the booth.
It's just the beginning.
He's got a guy in the mic. He's got a guy in the back. It's like a little mafia style thing. Yeah. But not like that style.
Pat McAfee as a heel would be fucking
dude.
Playing off of Cole as a face. Oh, dude, that'd be wild.
Had them like fight more. Yeah,
and
had
them
boys.
Fight more. It would be
that awesome.
That much better.
It's awesome because
it's not gonna be personal, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
we're gonna go at each other
because you can legitimately hear how awesome Cole is because McAfee's got him going.
I feel like now that they kind of give him a little bit more, more of a leash, kind of like that he has been. He's good, man. Like I've always.
Yeah.
I gave people's hatred to Michael Cole. On bless you. But I think it's just it was scripted. It was just he was listening in his ear, and I feel like he's very, very much.
Yeah. Once Vince got out of there, you could tone down and be yourself and make it feel more natural. And they're funny.
And that's what it was.
And he throws little zings in.
Yeah.
Like if you brought Morrow back again to do anything NXT or something fun. He would be.
He mixes in more well with how they are now.
He'd be great with them now.
Yeah.
Because that whole system's changed. You can just see how these go, dude.
Dude, everybody looks like they're having fun, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing looks.
It is a high time right now. It's like everyone's happy. It's like literally, it's
crazy.
They're like in a boom right now.
There, dude.
Yeah. They're in a boom period right now, and like them for sure.
Yeah, but I think this is gonna last like 10 years. Like, what's stopping it now? Now you're gonna have bigger matches. Wait till they do a WrestleMania in fucking India. And
WCW came out in what, 92?
And they're just pumping.
I think about
so
WWE had a great 10-year run right there.
Every fucking year, dude. And now when they do things all over the world, dude, now they're gonna get wrestlers from all over the world.
Well, you're
having Triple H take over and have it be able to do that where he reaches like he's gonna like dude that Triple A move. I think that's a brilliant move, being able to have guys. You have so many Mexicans now. Like my brother even told me, he's like, he's like, I didn't know they had that many Mexicans. I'm like, dude, they have a lot of Mexicans right now. He's like, dude,
like Vince expanded from his dad just from one territory to like basically
the whole US,
and now fucking Triple H is going like, it's crazy, dude.
Real, that was them saying, hey, we see your product there. We see the value of having a full-blown, its own thing. Mm-hmm. They're not going to infuse too much into it.
No.
Just cheese.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is going to make, that might be a destination style thing. You know, you might see, what's their biggest pay-per-view of the year?
Triple Mania?
Yeah, Triple Mania. There might be some really cool people on that.
And it might be on Peacock now, so it'll be easier to watch. So it's like
that's what I mean. Now you're bringing this.
What if you have Pat McAfee calling it?
Well, I mean,
like just something as simple as like.
I mean, think about it.
They could fly out
Why
2
would
guys.
They not?
Yeah.
It's the and now
how much more cost is it going to be to just have one more table there, have them up in a booth? They don't have to be ringside. They don't have the thing, but I'm sure they can build it. But not.
Oh yeah, they can do NFL style.
Yeah, exactly.
The cost is different now. That's why those people finally sold to them, because they probably said, look, we're not going to come in and just wipe you clean. We've got all your best wrestlers.
Yeah.
We already have them. But you don't want to go with AEW. You want to be worldwide.
I think AEW don't they have a partnership with CMLL?
Yeah, but look at what it's doing. You know? It's helping them, but it's not. Yeah. You're not hammering them with money like WWE's going to do to AAA. Yeah. You're going to go and their production's going to be awesome.
I don't know how that's going to go for CMLL.
They're going to push them out.
Yeah,
you know what? Dude, that's exactly why they did it.
Yeah.
They said, you took this other little company? Oh, we'll take the big one.
Yeah.
And then we're not going to fuck with it. We're going to help them. We're going to push them in and give them ideas and let some of our main guys come, and we'll let people come and do pay-per-views.
Yeah, Vikingo. Him being able to come over here.
Who?
Hijo de Vikingo?
Oh, yeah.
Him.
But,
like,
dude,
once he starts showing up and
other
guys.
Grande Americana to go fight Vikingo on the fucking pay-per-view?
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they should.
Yeah. That's what you do.
You know that Brian Cage wrestled as El Hijo de Donald Trump at
WrestleMania,
like
that's what I'm
4
saying.
years
It would be
ago.
awesome. That's what you do right now with that. That's the idea. That's your dude. Dominic down there talking shit. Hey, I'm the best.
Oh, I guess it's a real one.
I'm the best luchador in the world. Think about CN.
Oh, LA Knight, that's who it was.
Yeah, LA Knight could go back down there and do some funny shit. Like, why not, dude? Now it's just opening that doorway to just kind of, let's throw a guy in there and see what it does.
Hayes, dude.
Yeah,
protect your family's dreams under our roof. American Family Insurance.
I just think you could throw some of these super athletic guys into these fucking matches for them, and it would just blow up them both. I didn't even think about them being
takes the microphone.
All right, stop the malarkey.
It was LA Knight. El Hijo de Donald Trump. El Hijo de Trump.
I wish you people could figure out how to clear a path for a man like me.
Trump.
Trump.
The Winwood crowd doesn't like it.
This referee knows his place.
Yeah.
He's picking trash off my shoes. I appreciate
Winwood?
that, sir. But let me explain something really, really clearly.
Tell us.
In the name
This is 10
of
minutes,
national
but
security, I am proposing.
He's funny as hell.
yeah, that's funny, dude.
CCW, wow.
But yeah, so imagine if El Grande Americano goes over to
Mexico City.
That's funny. That would be funny, yeah.
He would be
Have
the,
the guys come over here and yeah, go over there.
worst heel ever over there.
That's crazy.
What if Dom goes down there, dude?
Yeah, that's what I said. Goes down there talking shit like, fuck you guys, I'm the best luchador in the world.
I saw that, you saw how he came out with that mask?
Yeah.
That's his grandpa's mask. And I guess, he you know how he couldn't take it off? And he says, like, yeah, like, I forget, I think his interview with Sam Roberts. He's like, oh, do you know in the movie, like, The Mask, where it's like, he can't it's stuck and he can't take it off, like, because the powers are talking to him, like, I felt all the culture and everything of Mexico and my family and the pride, and I took it off because I already know that I'm the best wrestler ever.
Yeah.
Of my family and of Mexican and everything, and I was like, oh, dude, this was like, little stuff like that, dude. It's just like,
awesome.
yeah, I was like,
They're
that's
like,
funny.
Mila's like, why is his mullet so crazy? I'm like, whoa. This is a 30-year backstory that there was a joke 20 years ago or whatever that he was not Rey Mysterio's son. And his dad was Eddie Guerrero. And I showed her, and she was like, oh, what happened to him? Like, he passed away.
COVID-19. Never recovered.
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, man, it was a big deal. I was super shocked when they fucking announced it. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm watching the TV and I'm like, why is Vikingo on the stage?
Yeah.
Like, you're not part of... You're not at NXT, are you? Is this you telling us he's at NXT? And then they said it, I was like, damn. Yeah, that card was crazy. I remember that because Kenny Omega was on there, right?
FTR was on there versus Lucha Bros. With Vicky Guerrero.
Jay Lethal.
That's a cool little...
Bobby Fish.
Mendez guy.
No. Mendez guy. No, Laredo Kid. Does he wrestle with them now? Is he Axiom? Who's Axiom?
Yeah, I'll tell you about Mendez.
Axiom's a kid, I thought.
I don't think you're right. Oh, Cain Velasquez.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, COVID. Fuck.
Bandito.
Bandito's good. Willie Mack.
Is he in AEW? Yeah, right? Is Bandito?
Yeah, he just fought Jericho a couple weeks ago.
Is he doing good? No,
I mean, he's
no one's
good.
doing good, right?
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good. I don't know how you would say their shows are so... Like, if I'm AEW and I'm watching WrestleMania for 2 nights, I'm turning it off after an hour because I'm like, fuck, man. I can't even...
Yeah.
I can't... My production level and writing and actual
they got
way
Alberto
that
back,
looks
dude.
and moves.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a throwback. Dolph Ziggler.
The way that it...
I saw that
What?
JBL's over there, too. In AAA.
There we go.
It's funny.
Bring him back.
That Parker Bordeaux right there, dude.
Oh, yeah, Parker Bordeaux. QT Marshall.
QT Marshall. Oh, my God.
Psycho Clown.
Vampiro still wrestling.
Oh, my gosh. Trios match.
The Crash.
Noisy boy.
Noisy boy. Micro Man.
TNA.
Oh, my God.
I figured that's what it was going to be.
Micro Man.
Laredo Kid.
What if they introduce that?
Who's Laredo Kid?
Mini weights.
Who's he now? Is he still there?
Yeah, he's there.
He's pretty good.
Oh, he's in TNA and yeah. Okay.
Well, don't they own TNA now too, right? They own all that shit.
I mean, they work with them. I don't know if they own them, but they're going to.
Jeez, dude.
WWE.
They just slid in 2025 and snatched up anything that they're like, we'll just take the 2 other good ones.
Oh, hey.
The 2 other pay-per-views that have been around forever.
Wow.
I don't know if he's still a cruiserweight championship. Let's see if he's still champion. No. Okay. You won it like right after that.
Imagine
December. Right, 2 months later.
El Patron comes back with JPL.
Psychosis.
Yeah. So, like, Dolph Ziggler can still show up on anything, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's what the last card they had was.
Disassembled everybody.
This is the last card they had.
So now we got
Nenhum hamburguesa.
El Patron is back.
You seen that guy?
No.
Oh, dude.
El Patron is back under WWE.
I'd shit if he came out at a pay-per-view in a Bentley.
Oh, hell no, dude.
Who's this?
Nenhum hamburguesa.
Oh my God.
They had a video of El Patron. Like, after he was beat down, he started fucking milking him.
Oh, hell.
This fake. Oh, my dude, bogus. Shaking his fucking titty out there, dude. DMT, Azul.
Mecha Wolf.
Mecha Wolf 450.
Oh, what? He's with them?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jeff Jarrett works his way back into WWE again.
Sam Adonis?
No, nice.
Who is that? That's Corey Graves' brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flamer. Flamer. No picture. Lady. Oh, it's a girl.
Oh.
That's fine.
So he's champ right now, dude. I think.
Damn, that dude wrestled twice in one night and he won.
Where else did he wrestle?
Nino, I'm gonna guess.
The qualifying match. Oh, all of them.
Oh yeah.
All 4 of these.
Oh shit.
Oh, it was like a little tournament.
Yeah, little tournament. Okay,
Ray Day Rays.
Wait. It doesn't have times here. I wonder if who knows?
Who knows?
What's the world's going?
Do they have anything? They don't have anything else yet.
What is that? NXT?
Inglewood?
Triple A? All 3.
June 7th. Inglewood.
What was that, Saturday?
That's gonna be cool. What was the last card they had?
Brown Breaker.
Oh yeah.
Like all UK.
Damn classic. They're tearing the roof down. Brown Breaker. But that's just how it
Unification.
Oh yeah, the unification.
Oh yeah.
Randy Rose. Carmelo
Hayes
with Trick Williams.
With Trick Williams.
I'm telling you, dude.
That's a good call with them. Trick Williams bumping up, that would be kind of wild, bro.
I think that would be a good
because that would just be like, boom, because he's big.
He's
and he's been a champ and he'd get over. Rollins would just be laughing.
Doesn't have to get his fucking.
This is the first that they did.
Hell yeah.
With 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK. The Mustache Mountain.
That was prime. That was peak fucking NXT right there.
And
whoa, I want to
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of it.
TM61.
Oh yeah.
Keith
You were a big
I docked them, dude. I thought they were good.
Now one of them was like kind of weird.
He
right?
retired.
Yeah,
I think his family and stuff.
Biggest head in WWE.
Tony Nese.
Biggest head.
Oh my gosh.
JD came back. Zach Gibson, Travis Banks,
TJP.
Who's the dude to the left?
Right
Keith
there.
Lee.
Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You've seen him a lot.
Cedric. Drew Gulak when he was in a suit.
Yeah, the manager.
Oh hell no, dude.
Oh man, that's funny.
Burton. Mark Andrews, that was his name.
Mark Andrews.
Oh, Mark Andrews.
Little guy.
Yeah. Really tiny.
Mandrews.
Mandrews.
South Wales. Lightning Kid. Mandrews Tarver.
He's also a bassist.
A bassist? I'm what?
Junior. Oh, that's he retired?
Yeah, now this is retired or what?
No, I mean, I don't see if he is or not. He has wrestled since last, I think.
He's
probably has.
Back under the WWE. Man, everybody's just making their way back.
Making my way back to.
Oh, he's on the indie scenes. Flash Morgan Webster.
Oh, that dude.
Weird.
What about that? Oh, who was that one dude that they got a chest piece?
The what?
The dude with the umbrella. Yeah.
Jack Gallagher.
Yeah.
They didn't dig deep.
And now he's a fucking, what's it called?
He's like an MMA fighter now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
Or bare knuckle.
The original 205 Live, although that was a crazy.
Man, that was so good.
TJ Perk.
Remember how fun that fucking shit was?
I thought that was good. That was fun.
Cruiserweight.
Classic.
205 Live, boy. That was prime WWE Network, baby.
Yeah.
That was so awesome.
Swan and Murphy, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Came out and fucking.
Mae Young Classic was good too. The first year when they had all those groups, that was good too.
Beast in the fucking cruiserweight division.
He needs to come back.
Who?
Bloody Murphy.
Bloody Murphy. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a fierce thing.
Brian Kendrick.
Calls him. Brian Kendrick. The Brian Kendrick.
Dumb man.
Who
the hell is Dumb man, dude?
Oh, the German dude.
Oh, I think
Herb Shearer.
Fabian Eichner. Menelik. Oh, Isaac Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Sear Brothers. Jack Gallagher. Johnny Gargano. Coda.
Oh, I forgot he wrestled.
Yeah, he was in the final, wasn't he? No, it wasn't. Lost the
Mustafa
semifinal.
Ali.
Mustafa. He's on the WWE brand again too, no?
Yeah.
Is
he?
He
is, yeah. He showed up on NXT today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He was just here at AAW. Rich Swann. From
Ciampa.
smoking crack to fucking doing one of my favorite guys. He was awesome live. Came out to a really cool song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you were at that show.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome, right? Who did he fucking wrestle there? We saw him twice.
A couple times. He wrestled Cedric one time. I remember they had a badass match.
Remember when Marty Scurll came out?
Yeah.
He had aura.
He did.
Dude, yeah.
Pre-COVID,
Too bad he became
when he was rocking that look.
Yeah. Oh,
what happened to him?
You know what happened.
You know what happened.
Couldn't beat the allegations.
He got some allegations.
He had allegations.
A lot of those UK guys eventually got some allegations. And shit, yeah.
Ruined his fucking career, dude.
Jack Gallagher, same thing, I think, too.
Who?
Jack Gallagher.
Oh, allegations.
Didn't Will Ospreay they tried to do the same thing with him? Whatever?
Yeah, but he's too good. They
Some
can't
weird
hold him
thing?
back.
No.
Yeah, he was not good.
He's too good. When you're too good, you'll be alright. You gotta be real good.
Is he still with that one chick or no?
I don't know, but
What's she named?
that's a guy that needs to get out of AEW
That's a
before
dude.
it's too late to come over.
You don't think that he's salty over what they said like last time? Where,
Yeah,
like,
but everyone else, there's always shit talking. I mean, if CM Punk comes back,
Yeah.
anyone
if
can
Cody
come back.
comes over,
If Cody comes, yeah, he's the megastar.
No, yeah, I
who
agree.
trashed the fucking throne of
Because I
the
think
game.
he could
Crazy.
come to NXT or straight to the main roster and have a little bit of an impact right away. You
It's fierce.
bring fucking Will Ospreay in and have him wrestle Penta or Dominic in that IC picture. Pff, come on.
Hot sauce.
Oh, dude.
Pig
Stokely, I want to fucking.
Remember this guy?
Oh, that
Yeah.
They were qualifying matches, yeah, for them. So I was wondering who they faced.
elimination.
TJ Perkins,
Flashpoint.
TJP.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tozawa.
He's still there, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's probably the only
American
one on that
Alpha.
list. Is Cedric still there?
No.
Is he?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, from the independent circuit.
Tozawa. As a wrestler, for sure.
Only one. Or Gargano.
Gargano,
Ciampa.
Ciampa.
Nondar.
Is he still with them? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
NXT. Yeah, he does weird
So
shit.
there's
He's
only
a
a
weird
handful,
guy.
but Tozawa has been a main
Tony
part, dude.
Nese.
Tozawa gets a lot of
Jason,
TV time, dude.
Tony.
Tired.
Yeah.
He's on like
Every week.
dude.
With Otis.
Tozawa.
Yeah,
Him
he's
and Otis.
He's becoming
He's been the
confident,
same.
but how old is that dude?
Tozawa?
Yeah.
Oh no, he got released. Is he?
Yeah, he got released too.
Forgot he did.
Wow, he got released, but they kept the other two.
His last. How old is Tozawa?
41. 39. Okay.
Dude, he's 39. Just
Because he's wrestled for a long time. He wrestled in.
Yeah.
What is it? Okay, Dragon Gate. I was thinking, like, what's that promotion that I remember? Yeah.
Dude.
Back in the day.
Tozawa's living life, bro.
Tozawa used to live different, dude.
Just
Just
gets the fucking
7 years ago.
play around on TV.
That's the
once a
last
week.
time he was relevant, dude.
Your job is to play around on TV once a week and do a house show once a week.
Once a week, dude.
Making 200 G's.
Dude, that's
Just
crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind fucking doing
no, I would be a fucking
Yeah.
jobber to make $500,000 to fucking.
that. Bianca Belair.
I'll be happy with that.
Oh
Vanessa
yeah.
Born.
Vanessa Bourne.
Dakota.
Jamie Hayter. Is that her right there, too?
Oh shit.
Candace.
Wait, what am I saying?
Jazzy. Huh?
Who'd you say?
Jamie Hayter. All the way up. She lost to.
Oh.
Oh, Jeanty.
Maybe going by that name before.
Yeah, it could be. It was an NXT taping.
I'll have to go back. Kaylee Ray.
Lacey Evans. Remember how hard they were pushing her?
Hard with it.
Rachel
Piper and Evans.
She's still with them.
Santana.
Tessa Ripley.
Dude, they got a lot of
Tessa.
They got a lot of fierce people.
Raquel.
Oh, yeah.
Rhea Ripley.
I did not remember.
I did not remember Raquel being in that tournament.
Yes, I remember Santana.
Yeah.
Dude, they brought
Sarah Logan. Serena
Deeb.
Deeb.
Dude, they brought
Shayna Baszler. Tay Conti. Tess Blanchard. Tony Storm. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, they need to scoop up Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Who's the next year?
Yeah, she is.
And even the next
Area
year.
Monroe.
AK.
Io Shirai. Deanna Perazi.
Jeanty.
Isn't that Gunther's wife?
Jeanty.
Caitlyn. I forgot she came back for that.
Lacey Lane.
Oh, Lacey Lane. Is she still there?
Yeah, she's still with
she's still there.
Kaden Carter.
You mean Mercedes Martinez? Killer Kelly. Priscilla. Again, Rich Harvin. Ripley.
Tay Conti. Tegan Knox, dude.
Tegan Knox.
Both of these were stacked.
Tegan Knox gonna tear her knee up like fucking 2 times, dude. I was like, I thought she was good. She could have been good.
She could, yeah, dude. The Shiny Wizard.
Shiny Wizard. Yeah.
Anything else happened on the Raw WrestleMania?
No, I think. I mean, we already fantasized enough about who would be Paul Heyman. Who's to come back to school?
Heyman guy?
Who the next Heyman guy is going to be and what they do.
Or do they?
Is the Bloodline era over now? Is people questioning now that Heyman left too? Like,
is this Rollins era?
Like, if it's just going to be a different... Is it a Heyman era, or is it, like I said, maybe it is a Heyman era where...
Heyman.
Or The Rock pivots and he's like, I'll just help this guy out. That's why he didn't show up during the main event.
No, not to help Rollins.
Not to help Rollins.
There's still room with Rock and Cena.
There's still, yeah, for sure.
Rock and Cody.
Rock Cody. Yeah. Even Rock Roman.
Yeah, that's gonna be developed. Because now it's like, who's
Like,
Rollins
when's that
gonna
gonna
go
happen?
after? Jay?
Who, Rollins? I think he just...
Goes to
I don't know why he didn't stop, yeah.
But does he need the title?
No, but it's just like, if you're going to build him up...
Yeah, he doesn't have to. We've seen it before with him.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Because the last faction...
Like, Roman didn't need it for a while before, as tribal chief.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, or those two all three of them just keep beefing with each other for a while? What if Punk and Reigns get together? To just sabotage Heyman.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be they've seen it before, some weird tag teams, groups.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like back, like, 2-man power trip, like when Stone Cold and Triple H teamed up, like, I don't know why teams, like, big,
for
like,
a little bit.
A rated RKO for a while got to get, like,
yeah.
Because it's just, you kind of get guys off of the title picture because they can't, like, Roman's been around it for so long. Like, I understand you can't get around it. Like, why not have him and Punk team up and go against Seth and Braun for, I don't know, maybe that could be a backlash match, or who knows, to get more people on the card and just, like I said, like, it's like how you brought up, it's not going to be many cards, too many matches on the card anymore. 5, 6. So you put those four. It's 4 people. It's 4 stars in a match at least.
Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns.
Take their time.
Yeah,
they can take their time to build them up.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. They didn't say nothing about War Games, so maybe we're getting a regular.
Let me see what the.
Or maybe they're just keeping that secret. Backlash, St. Louis. And a Saturday night's main event. What is that, May? May 24th.
Duh. Oh, that's one coming up. Oh yeah, May 24th.
Tampa.
Oh, battleground.
In Tampa. That's Sunday. And then Worlds Collide. I don't have anything yet. Where's that thing go with June?
Oh, that's the same day. So one's probably early.
What?
No, for
they're
real.
both at the Intuit.
It says
they're
takes
both
place
at the
first
Intuit.
Worlds Collide event. No, wait. Right there. Takes after Worlds Collide. Damn, we got a whole afternoon.
It's the first Money in the Bank since 2012. I mean, since 2022 in the U.S.
Wow.
Damn, where's...
Probably Toronto.
Toronto, France.
And overseas, probably London or something.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
Intuit.
Live streaming. That's it.
That
is a cool ass.
Yeah, that
stadium suite. So to see, I'm gonna need to take that day off. I'm gonna need to take that day off so I can just watch wrestling all day. That's a good day to just. That's 2 pay-per-views.
June 7th.
Right?
Yeah,
perfect.
Saturday.
Perfect. You ready for Thursday or what?
Oh, I'm pumped. Yeah.
We don't gotta get deep. Let's not get too deep. Let's just. I'm not trying to get too deep. I just want to know.
He's deep. He's looking at.
We don't have time for that shit.
Who you want to look at?
He spent about 30 to 45
No, it's just included.
hours on this thing, dude.
No, it just breaks down. Like you just go to their page.
I just want to know what's your thought on who we're gonna take first round? That's all I care about.
Yeah, who do you think?
You think they're gonna trade down for another pick?
Or you think they're gonna trade up?
No, they're not trading up.
No,
we're not getting rid of anything.
Nah, the only person they would trade up for would be for probably
Abdul Carter.
No, I think the
Jeanty. You're trading up for no.
No, like I said, I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's the only 2 players because they like around the league they say the Bears love Jeanty. Like it's like if he falls to 10, teams know that he's not going to go past there. Like Jeanty, so, like if because like the 49ers pick at 11, they would love Jeanty on their team. Like Shanahan having fucking CMC and him, and then CMC get the fuck out of here. You know you can cut him and then still have Jeanty, but they know that the Bears love Ashley Jeanty at 10. So, but I know that Las Vegas does too.
Yeah.
But there's someone there who they like more. But like if the Bears are like, hey, we'll give you a second next year or something.
No way. I wouldn't trade anything.
I don't know what would be the value, but like because
exactly.
This draft isn't really heavy. There's not a lot of like blue chip guys. Like there's only like in my opinion, I feel like there's only like 4 of them maybe. Like I think Jeanty is one of them.
I don't.
I know you don't like Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter is one of them.
No, I like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I think Mason Graham is one of them. And then I think Abdul Carter can be one of them. But that's just iffy on his injury, pending how healthy he can be.
Yeah.
If was it his knee, his shoulder? I forgot what it was.
The only issue I have for Jeanty, two issues. You ran in the Mountain West. Okay? If you got 350 carries in the Mountain West, everyone should have 2,500 yards there.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
But not everyone has.
Not everyone's gotten 350 carries.
But look at his...
I know.
Yeah.
I think he's good. But I just look at it like you're 5'8", you're me. He's legitimately my size. I weighed in on the weekend at 210. Obviously, he's more swole than I am, but you're
5'2",
He's literally I'm 5'9", 210.
He's in the 99th percentile in yards after contact.
Yes, in the Mountain West.
Yeah, but still, think about they were second. He's still against Oregon. He had a hell of a game, and I hated seeing it. But he did. Oregon loaded the box against him.
I know,
and he would still get against Penn State. He was trying to play hero ball. But he was still like.
I know, but you're getting 25 carries. You're gonna go to the pros. You ain't getting 25, 30 carries.
That's better
for him.
Yeah.
I know, but the reason why in my opinion, the reason why he had the stats that he did is because he was getting that many touches.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that dude's arm was fucked up. We can't forget that he was in a giant arm brace the entire fucking year.
Yeah.
So you're just giving him scrap touchdowns in the fourth quarter. You watch a lot of his shit and you see that. The more I see about him, I think me being
29 rushing touchdowns this year.
I know. And a bunch of them were gimmies when they're up by fucking 4 touchdowns in the last fucking 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And you're in the Mountain West. I think, in my opinion, I wouldn't take
1,970 yards after contact.
I know, but that's because the dudes in the Mountain West can't fucking tackle.
Yeah, I still think
you're getting tackled, bro.
Boise State produces good pros.
Yes, they do. Okay, and here's my thing. Go back down one more. That motherfucker does even more in the Mountain West. His stats were so comparable, and he's rushing in the Big Ten. Judkins, beast motherfucker, way bigger. You're going to have a better career in the NFL than Jeanty. I don't think Jeanty's the thing that everyone thinks he is.
All right, well, I disagree with you.
350 carries in the Mountain West.
Yeah.
Think about that.
No, I think he's the real deal. I think he's good.
So who would you want the Bears to pick up?
I'm taking anyone on the line still.
Yeah.
The best available.
I mean, they could take Membu. I would love to take Armand Membu. And
I think you still, to me, that dude doesn't come to your team and change a whole lot outside of you have to give him a bunch of touches. And I don't think the Bears are built like that. I don't think you have to. I think you do. That's why he got all the yards. You're in a shit conference that couldn't tackle you. You go to the Big Ten, he doesn't have 2,500 yards in the Big Ten. No way. One, he's not going to get 350 carries in the Big Ten. Who had the most carries in the Big Ten this year? Caleb Johnson? And he had 2,100 yards, and it was 250 carries, I think.
Yeah.
100 carries less for 400 yards in a way better conference.
Nah, man, you be tripping sometimes.
I am. I do. I will trip about that. I will trip out about that because I've thought a lot about it for Jeanty. Because I was like, yeah, take him. And I'm like, I don't.
Have you seen much of Ashton Jeanty at all? No?
I think he has more of a downside than Caleb Williams ever had.
Think Caleb Johnson?
No.
Oh.
Your first round pick.
Uh-huh.
You get that dude, and then what? He can't run the ball that good in the pros because our line's not that good?
That's a lot of meat right there, John.
I know it is, bro, but he's 5'8". He's smaller than you. He's shorter than you, bro. He's shorter than you. Nick Bosa's 6'5", 280 fucking pounds. He's going to eat that dude for lunch. Any linebacker is almost a foot fucking taller than that dude. 6'4" or taller.
You want him.
Everyone wants him because you get pumped up with stats. I'm telling you, dude. That's a lot of carries, bro. The reason your output is so high is because you got a shitload of carries.
Oh my god. Get this off the screen, dude. I beg you.
Yeah, I don't think they trade up for him. I'm just saying, I think that's the only person.
Yeah, don't trade up. You take him at 10. I'm not going to complain.
So, what do you think about Tyler Warren at 10? Is that something that you?
To me, that guy's you're getting a fucking 6'4", 6'5", big ass tight end. You
plays
know
fullback and everything.
Yeah, you know you're gonna, and we need a better blocking tight end.
Yeah.
Komet can't do shit. He cannot block. He was great down the middle of the field. So let's think Ben Johnson has a big enough brain to let's work the tight end.
I mean, we'll see. I think Cole Komet.
He can be great.
He can be good.
He can have 10 touchdowns.
Depends, yeah, so we'll see.
He could legitimately have 10 touchdowns easy down the middle of the field.
Because it's just like last year, the whole team was a fucking mess.
He has great hands. You saw it in Jacksonville. What did he have? 3 touchdowns?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When they were in London?
Yeah. I think he did 3 or 2. Yeah, 2 or 3.
You can see that he's got the skill. You just have to play it to it. But that Warren dude's a beast.
Yeah, no, he is a beast.
But I don't know. Is that what you have to have? It's just because that dude's a beast, though. He's like a crazy 6'6". Come on, bro. Bring him on the
yeah, because he plays a wingback too sometimes.
Yeah, bring him on the outside. He can block good. That's a football player. That's a football player, dude.
I'm sure he's good.
You think he's a first-round guy?
They
Is
do
that what
say.
they're projecting him now after everything?
They say there's 2, him and Loveland. And there's people who think that he's better than Warren. That Loveland's better than him.
Maybe raw talent.
Because it just depends on the scheme, right? Like I think Warren in a Ben Johnson system, how we think a lot of motion, a lot of he fits. But Loveland in the very traditional, offense where you need a blocking, like, because, Michigan, they had him play.
But
like, if he goes to the Chargers,
I think the dude
fits
at
right
Texas
in,
is a better tight end than Loveland.
Home?
Yeah, because he's
at Gunner
huge,
Home?
dude. That dude's huge. And they're all very similar.
11.8 yards per catch.
Colston Loveland is a damn good tight end. I think he should have stayed one more year.
He's bad against single coverage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
that's the only thing that against Warren. Yeah. I think only 3 drops.
So crazy. Yeah. This is so crazy, all this shit they do.
How they break it down by, like, what they ran and stuff.
Who's doing all this shit, dude?
Dork.
PFF. Yeah. And what do they do it for? For dorks like me.
Dorks like this. Went through every fucking... How many total slides is
No, like I said, 500.
Went through every one.
I haven't got through every one. I just was wondering. Like, I do like how you could just pick up, like, a few players.
Yeah.
Like, where's Cam Ward? Like, you could just go and...
What do you list him at? 6'3"? 6'2"?
He's the first overall pick. He's the best quarterback in this draft. It's just where you think the big question is if Shadur's going to go, where's he going to go?
Where's Shadur?
They say he might not go 9. Like, teams are like, well, you're better off getting a Tyler Warren, any offensive tackle that instead of getting, him.
I mean, yeah, I think he's a...
Like, why would you want to get a D lineman essentially instead of Shadur?
I wouldn't be surprised if he falls lower than Jalen Milroe and Jackson Dart.
Wow.
Really, you think that low?
Once again.
A 4th?
Once again.
Quarterback taken?
Once again.
Oh, we also didn't talk about how it's crazy that he got his number retired at Colorado.
Yeah. Once again, you're playing at Colorado.
Travis Hunter, I kind of understand at least, the Heisman, but...
You're in the Big 12. You didn't win the Big 12. You had okay stats, but you fucking threw the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I would hope you have 4,000 yards with 400 passing attempts. Shit.
I think he's a good. I think he's a good quarterback. He's a good prospect. I think he's a good prospect because that's what it is. You're drafting a prospect. I don't think he's ready to go in and start right away.
No.
Like I don't think he
should.
But
I think Jalen Milroe's got a better athletic ability.
I think that
I think
he could have a higher ceiling.
Has a better arm, and to me, that dude's your wild card. Jackson Dart could walk away being the best one out of the whole draft if he gets with the Steelers.
He can, and he can also just come out and be the biggest bust.
But he doesn't have to be a starter. He doesn't have to be a starter.
I have the game against Florida, and I'm always
but he doesn't have to be a starter.
No.
He's not gonna be a starter. Milroe shouldn't be a starter. Shadur, they think should be a starter his first year.
I think teams don't think he should be.
Prior to people realizing
he wants to be, and I think that's what. But I think it's like.
But it slows roll.
Yeah, it's not that good.
The Giants could take him.
I think they trade back into the first round
and let him sit behind Russ.
If someone and they said the Steelers don't have a second round pick this year because of the DK trade. If they're at 21 and if Shadur's still there, or someone like the Giants or the Browns, because they have picked 33.
Jackson Dart over Shadur.
Or whoever it is, I'm just saying, but someone like that could trade in and get a quarterback, and then the Steelers can have 2 second round picks essentially. Just trade back a few picks and get scoop up some other third round and a third round next year. Whatnot.
I don't think Cam Norton's ready to go and start for the Titans and try to save their fucking thing. What are we talking about?
The Titans are a bad situation.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
What
are we talking about?
Yeah, they are in a bad situation.
You got him or Will Levis. That's what you're working with, bro.
I think it's almost like Will Levis. I think a lot of teams. That's why I think teams are like, I'll take my chance on next year's draft class with Arch Manning, Drew Aller.
Yeah,
whoever else.
There's more pure quarterbacks.
They can at least see okay, we'll take the chance because this year it's, like I said, Jackson Dart. Yeah, I think he has an arm and he has potential, but it's just but he also is fucking dumb as hell too. He has his moments where I'm like,
he throws a lot of interceptions.
where I'm just like, dude,
but
right coach. But if you get coach, and he had Lane Kiffin, not a bad coach, pro coach,
Lane Kiffin quarterbacks have always notoriously fucked up at the end of the season from that guy.
So, I think
it's Lane Kiffin, bro.
Yeah,
think about who he's been the coach of the quarterbacks. You're
I think I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think the Bears are going to probably draft something in the trenches.
What's your gut?
Offensive line.
Say it. Who? What's your pick? You said Jeanty.
No, I think it's Jeanty.
That's 10.
He wants Jeanty.
I said I wouldn't mind Quinton Judkins in the second round.
I would be more than happy. I would. If I'm the Bears, I'd trade back in the first round and pick up another pick in the third.
I almost wouldn't mind to trade back too, because I think it's just like
take a first round and this year's third or fourth pick from some team that needs somebody and just fucking trade back to like 18 to 24. Mm-hmm. Some team that just says fuck it, we need a running back. If
some team who thinks where it's like they're
there if they want him.
What do you got? 3 picks in the top
41, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
4, and then like that third round pick 75.
The top 40 players, dude.
Should be, yeah, for sure. Because if the quarterback's taken, they're going to be taken higher. I think there's, like I don't think Cam Ward is the best player in this draft, but I think he's going to go 1 because just value. It's quarterback, right? Like, man, he is going to go 1. Shefty said it. It's like, he's going to go 1. Like he's going to 1. Like they all know.
And it's just going to be whatever.
Yeah, and then they think Travis Hunter too. Which they're saying they're going to play him at receiver, which people are like, that's crazy. We think you should play him like... Everyone thinks cornerback, obviously.
Yeah,
but
he's better at that.
But the Browns are also very dysfunctional too, So.
He'll put...
the Browns are going to put him at quarterback, dude.
Yeah, no shit. That.
Wildcat.
Yeah, probably Abdul Carter for the Giants.
What if it...
Patriots at 4, I think are going to take Will Campbell probably.
Yeah.
Take the best lineman. And I think he can play left tackle. I know there's a lot of still buzz about his arms and shit, his arm length, that he's short. I'm like...
That's an inch.
His arm length. That's what
I think it's like, they said like 3/4 or some shit.
People talk about how great he is at LSU. They say he's like the hardest working lineman to ever go.
You're a 3-year starter at a prestigious SEC school and playing against SEC competition. Like,
like,
so as a freshman, that speaks a lot already. I feel like just be starting there. That doesn't happen often. They start a freshman at tackle.
No.
So I think he's there, and then I hope Jacksonville take an offensive person, but I think they're gonna take Mason Graham. But I would love for him to go to the Bears, Mason Graham.
I mean, ideally, that's who I would want.
That's who I would want too.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
I'm gonna say that's my pick to the Bears.
That would be awesome. Don't trade up for him. Don't trade up. Do not trade up. We don't need to.
What if it's like...
I would acquire another pick if you could. Fuck it. There's so many of those 3rd, 4th round guys that you can still snatch up.
It's crazy because like...
The draft is deep. It's just not overwhelmingly good.
It's not top heavy, but there's like a lot in like...
Yeah, dude.
There's not a lot of S tier guys. There's no like DN, like stud DN of the year, other than Abdul Carter. But even that, he has his question marks. But there's no like where...
But there's 4 or 5 dudes that are huge that played good.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just
running backs deep.
Yeah.
There's 4-year starters deep in the draft. That Neal guy, whoever gets Devin Neal, you're gonna get a guy like Frank Gore that fucking plays for 18 years. That's just that type of guy he is. I wish. I mean, come on, I wish, but
if they could get him, that'd be crazy. But I've also heard that the Bears are thinking about that they could trade back into the first round if someone's there. Like, that's
That's what I'm saying. Trade back.
But I think I don't know. Like,
get deep. Pick up that first round pick that you'll still get someone of value all the way through. And then
you should get
3 big ass picks in like from 25 to 45. You have 3 picks. Mm-hmm. Come on, dude. You're gonna get a good safety, a good running back.
I would like Xavier Watts.
Yeah.
If they take Malachi Starks at 10, are you upset?
Is he the
safety from Georgia?
I'm fine with that. I don't think they will, but I'm fine with it. He's not best player available at 10.
No, he's not, for sure.
But if you could get him deeper in there in that 2nd, 3rd round and he's worth his shit, fuck yeah.
Easy first round. That guy from Minnesota, that safety, that Nick Emanwari guy, that's fucking... I think he fucking fits their scheme, like physical. Like I think that's what Allen's gonna run. I'm excited to see how he runs that defense. Press man, aggressive defense. Like, get
in your face.
Yeah, rush 5. Don't be afraid to rush 5 or 6. Like, hey, you're there. Like,
play man to man. No soft shit.
No.
All right. Getting the fuck out of here or what?
Yeah, hell yeah. How about Chargers? Who are they taking? Who do you want them to take? Lime?
Somebody that's not ass.
Someone that doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Someone that eats ass, you said?
Coach has got to figure it out over there. Coach has got to figure it out.
Yeah, you got Harbaugh. You're fine.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
I mean, that's what we said last year, and it's still the same result.
Wasn't that you made playoffs?
Yeah, you made
Why
playoffs.
that? You...
They made playoffs like 2 years ago, dude.
No, they didn't make playoffs 2 years ago.
And you know how they lost? To Trevor Lawrence's fucking first season.
Yeah,
and you know what Trevor Lawrence did?
He
came back down 30-0, dude.
Trevor Lawrence sucks.
They were up 30-0, dude.
Well, that was years ago.
And that was without Harbaugh, dude. And
they got Harbaugh.
With Harbaugh, we couldn't even put up more than fucking 15 points.
You need a receiver is what you need.
So, no, dude. It's the same old shit, dude. Just pick somebody that doesn't suck and let's get it over.
You need it. Okay, alright. I'm not going to say anything. That's how we're going to
That's how he is, yeah.
That's how we're going to end it. Watch the YouTube.
Yeah, watch
Don't
the YouTube.
cry.
No. Let's see who the Bears fight. Yeah, let's see who the Bears draft.
Stop reporting us.
Peace the fuck out.